Alright, we are out here at 1315 West Kiowa Street, scoping the main sewer line from an outside cleanout. First, we're going to go outside, headed toward the street. Down a PVC cleanout right there. We're going to we're going to zero the foot reading, the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, just so we kind of get a read. That right there is just a leaf. Just blew in. That curly thing you see on the right side is just a leaf. Just came in from the clean out that we just opened up. Not a big deal, and it'll just wash away with the other solids. Alright, we're going to go forward here. So far we're in PVC. So this right here is just a union between two different segments of 10-foot PVC pipe. Nothing to be worried about, just how they're connected. Alright, and right here, actually, it looks like we have a root intrusion, and if this is indeed PVC, that actually could be really problematic. There's a possibility this could be, this could also be clay. It's kind of hard to tell based on the lighting. If it's clay, it can be cleaned out. If it's PVC, it will need to be, this will need to be dug up and repaired, just with new PVC or whatever. So we are just going to push past that for now, and then we're going to come back later and kind of locate where in the ground that is. Small belly here. So a little bit of solid, just toilet paper sitting in the belly. It may wash out. That's from about 40 feet to about 33 feet to about 40 feet. 7 foot long split there. It's another union. And we have a little bit more of a belly just before we hit the city main. We're going to see if you can drop down into that city main if you can. And here we are, we've reached the main. I think that's the main. Pull back.
Big belly.
Another belly. Yes, okay, yeah. We are definitely in the main right now. Right there is definitely the main. Pull back a little bit. That actually might be the main right there. At 85 feet is where it connects into the main. The other part was just a tie-in. So we're going to pull back and we're going to find that root blockage and just locate it in the ground. We're going to go just kind of slow and check our work. There's a little belly. Bellies normally happen just when the line is installed after the ground settles. The small bellies that weren't properly supported often occur, but typically they don't. Depending on the size of them, they can be not super problematic. This pipe looks maybe a little not properly connected. You can tell because there's solids building up around it. There may just be a small gap in between the coupling and the actual other portion of the pipe. So currently there's some water flowing. Looks kind of like it might just be a slight dip in it, but it's not actually leaking too bad to horribly impede flow. Yeah, you can see there, water is flowing past it. So we're just going to keep pulling back. Yep, there's actually stuff that's flowing right there, so that's good. I'm going to keep pulling back here. There's a belly there. Again, about 26. And here are our roots. So we are just going to pause the recording and go locate where that is in the line. Hello. Beep boop boop beep boop.
I am a potato, and I like to drink hot sauce. Potatoes, potatoes. Hee hee. We are stopped here at the root, and we are going to be pulling back.
So because it's a root intrusion in PVC, frequently what needs to happen is the line is actually fractured because of a crack in the plastic, which is how the only way the roots can get in. So in order to fix it, it actually needs to be dug up and repaired. It can't just be cleaned. Cleaning is a very temporary solution, but because it's fractured, the line will actually is pretty much out of commission until it can be properly repaired. So here we are pulling back out of the clean out, and we're just going to head back in the other clean out and get in as far into the house as we can, that being a toilet or just until the line gets a little smaller. Here we are heading back up into the house. Looks like there may be... This part here is actually cast iron, is a transition to cast iron. And there you can see another root. That being less problematic. Cast iron and clay are... it's a little bit easier for roots to creep through, but the pipe is still functional. Though, I mean, it is still a problem, but it's less of a problem. So in order to get this one fixed, would just a regular cleaning would be the solution for this. So we're going to keep going in. And this here looks like the base of a toilet. So we're just going to It doesn't look like we can go much further than that, but we could see it, so that should be good enough. So we're going to just pull back now and finish up our recording.
Huh?
And there's the transition. Alright.
Let's take a look at that transition real quick.
And that is probably the connection between the cast iron and the PVC, just with a rubber coupling. Here we are going back up.